Hello and welcome back to the grid. Welcome back to Let's Build a Megazord, today with box number 12 and magazines number 57 to 62. And besides the typical magazines and the building parts, of course, we got some extras. Another slipcase. Well, still didn't use that one, so another for later. It's meant to be having 20 in each, but you easily can fit like 40 magazines in one slipcase, so yeah, saves up some space. Then we have this little box with some writing on it, nothing special. It's for the base plate. It's pretty small, so we'll see what that's about in a moment. Oh, scratchy noises, sorry. And something really fancy. Power coins. Really nice looking power coins. Set of 7, tribal coin in the middle, and the other ones there. And I will open those up right away and show you in detail because it makes more sense. I'm closer to the camera, so it's sealed. I have to cut that open. Every coin is metal. Here's the tribal coin, very slim. Power Rangers on the back, and Legacy Power Morpher. Nope, doesn't fit. I mean, like so, it will work on display, but falls right off. Here is a Starlight Studios coin, which is meant to be going in here. That works. I think if you put some Velcro on the back, one end in the morpher, one end on the coin, you could put that in there, but I wouldn't recommend that. Here's Tommy's coin. We have green, really nice looking. Power Rangers on the back on each coin here. I think that side's more important, right? So you can display those. Then we have Zack with the Mastodon. Really cool looking. As I said, I'm happy to have those. I mean, and I look there, and in the back I have a lot of coins now. Here, wait, there's my finger. You can barely see them. They're very small where my finger is. There's a row of coins. They're weathered, they're not as golden and shiny as these. They're the legacy coins for the legacy morphers. So I have a bunch of those now, so I'm good, I think. But if I see some for cheap, I think I need that. Here's Billy with Triceratops, and then Saber-Tooth Tiger, Trini. Everything metal, really cool. And the last one is Jason with T-Rex. Speaking of T-Rex, everything today in the magazines, building-wise, is T-Rex. Oh, I'm one off. Sorry, that one first. That's number 57. I don't have enough space here, sorry. 58. And then, where's the other? Here. 59. Then we have 60 somewhere. I think that's that one. Yeah. That's a bit bigger. 61. So, we're starting with the legs of the T-Rex today. And 62 is a repeat of 60. So, let's start building. Welcome to the building table. This is actually silly. 3 screws in a bag and 2 parts which connect relatively easy. You need to screw those here, which I will do in a moment, and then I guess they go on here, and that's that. So why are there just like 2 parts? You need at least 4 more. and then there's still room. So I don't even know if I want to screw this together today, because if I do this, next magazine there's more parts and I have to unscrew it again. Well, it would be just one screw, I guess, so yeah, see you in a sec. Well, never mind, it's these two screws. I hope the camera picks it up. And then there's one left over, which you could technically put this on here and screw it, but the screw is the wrong size, it wouldn't fit. So yeah, I'm happy that we don't have to fixate that, and well, next time I have to undo. I mean, it's just one screw, but still, no idea why they did it like this, but hey, I didn't plan that out. Anyways, let's move on to the main act, to the 2X. We're starting out with magazine number 57 today, and when we're done with 62, we're officially over 50% done. We're halfway point today, so 60 is the magical number for today's build, 2 extra, so 120 magazines in total. I'm really looking forward to having a complete Megazord, and we're closing in. We're having 12 episodes today, 50%, 24th will be the last one. I'm seeing a progression here, really nice. Let's see what we get. We are starting out with those two pieces. There are doubles of those. There's an L for left in it, and an L on here. I don't know if you see that. I hope the camera picks it up. It's on here. So these two pieces connect like this. I will show you the results in a second. We have black and silver screws. For these we need 2 black screws, and same deal goes with this. Basically a repeat. So see you in a second. When you're done, it looks like this. The left and the right piece, they vary slightly here on the bottom. One has this outer edge, the one here on the right goes inwards. When you're done, it connects in the next steps, so that's why that's like this. Now we take the left half and this metal piece for movement. We had that multiple times before. This goes through here from the outside, and we need 4 silver screws to have that held in place. When we're done, it looks like this. Silver part in place. Next step, relatively easy. We have our big boy, we have this part. It goes on here. And we need 4 silver screws again. When you're done, it looks like this. Very easy. Only 4 screws. What's easier than 4 screws? Correct, 2 screws. These 2 parts go together like this. 2 screws when they're connected. See you in a second. We're done. As I said, 2 screws only. I hope the camera picks it up. It's black on black, black screws, black plastic. Magazine's complete. Let's move on. Magazine 58. And as Mark Spark would say, this is a quick fire round. Not many pieces, so let's move on. We're starting with this red piece and this little metallic one. We had that a lot of times before as well. And this just slots in here. Done. Super easy. Speaking of super easy, this part from last magazine and this metallic part. In here we had that just some moments ago. 4 silver screws, done. We're done. As I said, super easy. On to the next step. We take our big boy and this red piece. Here I have this little silver part here and this metallic knob. Boom. Done. That's where the tail belongs later on. Next is this little black piece. It's a clip. And here's the bottom of the T-Rex. And it slides in here. Super easy, just rest there. And the next step, closing it off. Boom. The end result is this. We're working on this lower piece here. 2 screws here, 2 here, 4 black screws in total. And closing this build off, this magazine, is this black piece here. Just click it on and good. Done. Let's move on. Magazine 59, and it looks like this will be fast again. We start out with those 2 pieces. This metal one we had, as I said before, multiple times, and this black one. Slots just in. Done. Super easy. Next step, we take T-Rex, and we have this silver plate here. This part goes on there and will be held down by 4 silver screws, but make sure to use the correct ones. There are 4 silver screws and another 2 silver screws, but their pack of 2 is slightly longer. Don't use those, use the shorter ones. When we're done, this is the end result. The last step for this magazine is taking these 2 pieces, this plastic one here and this metal one. Here's a counterpart. Here is the T-shaped one. You slot that just on. Done. Let's move on to the next one. Magazine 60. And we have some more parts this time. We start out with these 2 pieces. There's an L on each one here in the middle and here. I hope you can see it on the camera. If not, look close on your parts so that you don't mix them up. You just slide them together like this, and then you use 2 black screws to hold them together. When we're done, no difference because only 2 screws hold this together. And then we take our T-Rex. Remember the part from the last magazine, the metal one. So this here slots on there. Boom! Easy. A quick update on this part here. It's from last magazine. You remember I said slot that on and you're good. Sorry, there needs to be a screw. There are 2 silver screws which are slightly longer than the 4 shorter silver screws. Use one of those to hold that in place. We also need this one now. We use our T-Rex, and here's this black part, kind of like a port, where this goes on. But you have a result like this. For the next step, we need this little black piece and this rubber washer. It's translucent. You slot it on here. And there's an even smaller black piece. It's a square that goes on top and is held down by 1 screw. Your results should look like this. Now we take our T-Rex, and here below is a little rail where this goes in. After you're done with that, you take the black piece which is left over and close this off. 2 of the black screws hold everything in place, so that's easy. The next step is this red cap. Similar deal, goes on top, gets screwed down, done. Also very easy, 2 screws hold this in place. The finishing touch are those 2 pieces here. The red one goes into the silver, and then it closes 1/2 of T-Rex's back off. We're done. Like before, we screw with 4 silver screws this piece down, this one, and that one are for the next magazine. Speaking of which, let's move over. Magazine 61 is very fast again, not too many parts. This time it's a bit different. We take this metal bolt piece, or what you want to call it, and this is screwed already to the T-Rex. Before we had those separate, inserted it and screwed it in. Now we just slot this in and good. After inserting this metal piece here, we take this silver cap and close this off. Push it gently down till it's flush and it clicks, and you're done. This time I don't repeat my mistake from before. Those two pieces need to go together with one silver screw. The finishing touch for this magazine is super easy. This emblem part and this metal part. Very nice. I don't know why they didn't say do that before one magazine earlier, but hey. And do not forget, T-Rex has 2 of these, so slightly push till it's flush and we're good. Moving on to the next magazine. Magazine 62. Last one for today. These parts that we have here are a repeat of this half. So you know the drill by now. I will complete this off camera without showing you the steps. If you need a step-by-step guide, pause the video, go a bit back, build it, and then jump back to this part where we continue. The results are this. We have the lower part here of the T-Rex done so far. He's getting heavier by the second. Jesus, a lot of metal. I thought honestly we'd get more legs. That's for future magazines then. And we're not finished yet. We have some leftover pieces. I brought a friend. Saber-toothed tiger gets some treatment as well today. So T-Rex, you move aside a bit. Thank you. I don't have enough space for all of this. I don't know how to do that when we're completely done. I think I have to film that in like standing or so. I don't know. So we have these 2 yellow pieces here. And this back part. So this goes on here. When you're done, it looks like this. The parts actually go inside the body half a bit. And the first one is easy, the second half needs a little bit of pressure, and don't forget to screw it down, of course. Next are these 2 pieces, this metal washer and this plastic piece. The washer goes on here, and it goes on top here. And now the magic happens with another washer. It's rubber and transparent. Hope you can see it. There's only one, so you cannot miss it. And then this caps this off here on the lower end. I hope you can see it through the camera. It's hard to see. Don't lose it. It's small. Last piece. This one goes on here. Screw it together and we're done. The end result is this one here. And honestly, I'm not happy with it. This is annoyingly painful to combine. And I don't know if it will hold in the future. It looks painfully like it could break. So yeah, that's the first downer on this build ever so far. But let's end up on a high note. I'm very happy with T-Rex. To put you way back here because of the tail part. Looking forward to completing this in the near future. So hope you enjoyed this build, minus this one. Sorry, good kitty. Anyways, thank you for watching, thank you for the support, and we see us next time when it's time to build the Megazord.